Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 281. Talking about an Uber ad targeting scam-ish, package scams, DoorDash hack, and much more. This is the second last episode for 2025. Bubba Sue, hi. Trevor beat you in. What's going on? You're usually the first. Larry, how's it going?
It's going well. Yeah, hanging in there.
Hanging in there. I know you said you were tired. I told you to punch your nuts and slap your face.
So all that's done, ready to go, ready to podcast.
Ready to podcast. Go to gigeconomyshow.com for everything our podcast related. Of course, we have a Patreon. We love you to join. Patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast. Each week you'll get an extra episode, behind the scenes stuff, exclusive piece of merch, and currently right now there's a 7-day free trial. You can try it out. All the links are in the description of whatever you're listening to. And I want to thank our Patreon supporters that currently have been longtime supporters: Samson, Bud Dickman, Omar, Frank, Tom, Jim, Miguel, Linda, Jerry, Faith, Metal Kickass, and Anna. Appreciate you guys so much. Really helps us keep the show running, and shit costs money. So
It does.
And Larry's got a coke habit, so that shit fucking gets really out of hand.
It does. It just keeps getting worse and worse too. I mean,
Larry's like, if I could have some coke right now, that would help me power through this next hour and a half.
Don't tip me, man. Don't tip me.
Yeah.
I have been taking some CDB gummies. So.
Okay. No, that ain't gonna get that. That's gonna relax you. That's gonna help with some pain. That's not gonna.
Well, that's to try to help me sleep through the night, so I don't wake up in pain.
Yeah,
but they're not working.
That's not gonna fire you up. But yeah, Larry's been dealing with a shoulder injury. If you're part of Patreon, you've heard it a lot. We talk about it a lot. But for the non-Patreon folks, you can join for 7 days and hear all the stories of old man Larry and Jason and all our creaks and cracks.
That's right.
All right, Larry, Telegram group. We do not have a story, or what do we? Faith failed. She's working for UPS like a dog.
They are working her butt off too.
Yeah, she's gonna be exhausted. So
yeah.
What's the Telegram group? What's it about? Tell the people how they can join.
Yeah, so our Telegram group, that's the main way that we communicate back and forth. It's just like a text program, chat program, but along with doing text messages, you can also do video messages or voice messages. And it's kind of hard to text and not real safe to text when you're out driving, but it's real easy to hit that button and do a voice message. You can get on there, you can talk and interact and meet people who do gig work from all over the world. It helps you feel not so lonely when you're out there doing gig work, because it can be a lonely job. You're out there delivering food or you're driving passengers. You can seem like you're all alone, but it's just a great way to meet some new people and talk gig work.
Yeah, for sure. I lost my train of thought because I was fucking around on TikTok. Okay. Speaking of TikTok, we're up to 870.
870.
Man, that would be a Christmas miracle if we could get to 1,000 before the end of the year. Although, I mean, we only got one show left, so I don't know. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Go to TikTok.com/the Gig Economy. Gig Economy. I don't fucking know. Just search the Gig Economy on TikTok. God damn it. Bubba Sue, there's been a few gems this week on Telegram. Yeah, I know, but see, the problem is I don't listen to all those, and Faith and so if you ever find one, you can hold down the message and you can forward it to me or Faith, and she can get it to me. So I just plugged y'all to get over here. Plug to swear
on his show.
Oh, I thought he was being sexual. My bad.
No.
You
never know.
You never know with Steve. Hey-o.
It's up in the air.
Yep. Source from the road. I did not do any gig work. I know I said I was possibly going to do some, but I don't know. This weekend, it was just nice to not work. It was like a long ass week and a lot of crappy weather, and was just a grind through all of that. So I decided to stay home. I mean, I did some stuff with my family, and stuff like that. But yeah, I did not do any gig work at all. So I did post some videos.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know if
counts.
it helps.
Yeah.
How about you, Larry?
Yeah, no, I went to St. Louis to visit my son this weekend. Really haven't been doing any gig work here lately. Yeah, I hate keep going back to it, but the shoulder's waking me up a couple times at night, and I have to get up for a little while and put some ice on it. So I don't feel like I've had a good night's sleep in about a month. Um, Another thing, especially doing mostly ride share with this injury, and not that you expect it to happen, but I don't really feel like I could properly defend myself if something went down
Yeah.
in my car, and so I really don't feel like doing it right now.
Yeah, no, that is actually valid. I mean, not that you've had those instances, but you do
Yeah.
want to be somewhat prepared.
Yeah, you really do. So if I do get back out, it'd probably be more food delivery.
And that's good for you. You need to come down in the trenches with us losers.
Slum with y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, you need to slum.
Yeah. So yeah, no stories from me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely, as I always said, my 2 weeks off, like I'm so looking forward to it. But I get like we had a snow day today. I
Yeah.
got bored.
Yeah, I know you can't sit around too long.
I mean, it's not like I'm, you would think if I moved a lot, I'd be less fat, but like I just can't lay down. Even watching football all day, it's hard for me to like stay put. So I will definitely be doing work on vacation when school's off, because I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I actually enjoy gig work. A lot of people, I mean, maybe if you're a full-timer,
Yeah,
it really burns out, but there's so many different opportunities to do things as far as like if you want to do packages or food or groceries or people. Like it's quite an amazing concept. I know we shit on it a lot, but looking at it from a different lens, I do enjoy it, and I like the variety.
Yeah, I think we all do enjoy it, some aspects of it, and there is, like you said, a large variety of things that you can do. You can mix it up. You can, like, oh man, I want to shoot some some small talk and with some people, and then after about a couple hours, you're like, all right, I'm tired of people. I don't want to deal with anybody anymore. I'll turn over and do some food delivery or do some Walmart Spark or something like that.
Well, a perfect example for you is you're dealing with your shoulder, so you're like, well, I'm not comfortable doing people, so I'll do food. Like that's fine.
For sure. Yeah.
Although there is this, well, I was gonna say, I forgot you live in Kentucky. I was like, fuck, what about the ice? And I'm like,
we get ice here.
Yeah, but is it like all the time?
Not like no.
Oh yeah. So anywhere we walk right now, there's ice everywhere. So I was just saying, with the shoulder thing, I'd be worried that you would slip and fall and.
Oh yeah, that would not be good at all. If I fell and landed on that side, I think I would pass out. I really do.
Yeah, from the pain.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, dude, God, you need to like on the 2 weeks off, you just need to get some hardcore prescription painkillers and just fucking dope for 2 weeks. And let it heal, all that stuff. I don't know.
Well, I go back to doctor on Monday. My physical therapist was talking about there's a possibility they may there's a name for it. I forgot. It's something but basically I forget the name of it. But basically what they do is they put you to sleep and the doctor takes it through the whole range of motion that it won't go when you're awake.
Yeah, because you're fighting it.
Oh yeah, and you couldn't do it when you're I physically can't move it. Like it gets to a certain point, like it feels like if you move it anymore, you would break it.
It's gonna snap off.
Yeah, it's gonna snap. And so basically they put you to sleep so they can do that. So you so, I don't know.
Well,
we'll find out Monday.
Yeah, getting old's fun, guys. You have lots to look forward to.
Not for the faint of heart, as I've said a few times.
All right, gig economy in the news. Got a lot of stories today.
Yeah.
Just it ebbs and flows as far as things. Not all earth-shattering stories by any means, but this was talked about. This is from Engadget, and we all hate those friggin' ads. I mean, it's part of it. Like we have ads. We talk about things and stuff because it is somewhat of a moneymaker. But what I don't like is, when it's on the back end. And apparently Uber will let marketers target ads based on users' trip and takeout data. which I don't entirely hate. Like there's a restaurant I like, if I go to it regularly, and if you're going to like advertise a coupon or something, not that I use a lot of coupons, but I mean, if it's easy and I can do it digitally, maybe I don't hate it. But this is kind of what this is. This is the data technically would be anonymous via the use of platform called LiveRamp. This will let advertisers securely combine their customer data in Uber's with Uber's help to surface insights about their audiences, where they travel, so on and so forth. Basically, it'll provide a broad view of local consumer trends based on collected data. So I do love this update too.
Yeah.
It says, update. The article previously stated that Uber was selling customer data, but that was not accurate. Okay. Companies do not pay to access the intelligence platform. We regret the error. The article and its headline have been changed since published to more accurately reflect the news. So, okay. So this is wild too. Their ad business is already on track to generate 1.5 billion in revenue this year.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's a wild number.
Yeah.
And then if you look at it perspective, the company made 44 billion in 2024. So I mean, I know that's 1.5 is small of that, but just for advertising, like not even really providing a service. I mean, other than for the ad people.
Just data, providing that data.
Right. Also, the last stat in here, and again, this is from Engadget, but it says Uber has raised prices for consumers by around 18% each year since 2018, which has outpaced inflation by up to 4 times. Does that seem accurate? You think they've really upped it 18%?
I mean, I don't know. I don't take it enough to know, but yeah, I mean, our pay's gone up 18% every year. So
yeah, well, yeah. What are we eating about?
Exactly. Very facetious.
Yeah, so I can't agree that it's gone up 18%. I don't take it enough. I mean, to me, it's probably gone up a little bit. But yeah, I don't think it's gone up 18%. And I'm truly not defending Uber. I'm just saying that this seems a little excessive.
Such a company, man.
Oh, shut up. No, don't. God damn it. No. So yeah, that is what Uber is doing for that. So Larry, this high-tech thieves use Wi-Fi jammers. This is from my boy Steve.
Yeah.
I thought this was interesting.
Yeah. So we'll play this video, then we'll talk about a little bit.
Yes, we will.
At first glance, it may seem like a DoorDash delivery, but quickly it turns into a porch pirate pickup. Watch as he stuffs not one, but multiple packages into his bag. Before a honk alerts him that the suburban Chicago homeowner is pulling up, the family returning from vacation.
Oh my God, he's putting all the packages in his bag.
The real-life Grinch, managing to avoid the SUV, gets in the car and drives away before they even park.
When we looked through the Ring video footage from earlier in the day, you could see that he'd canvassed by our house several times.
This mom of 2 now warning neighbors to stay alert during the busy holiday shopping season that now comes with more and more package deliveries. Clarendon Hills police say the property crime incident is under investigation, adding porch pirates are getting bolder. In Houston, some thieves are targeting the cameras first to prevent any footage of their attacks. Authorities say thieves used Wi-Fi jammers to override home security systems. In this case, corrupting the video to ensure clean evidence wasn't recorded.
They're not hard to get. I think they cost about $60 or $70.
Experts say you can take steps to protect your home.
One of the things I do at home is I have 2 networks, and I have different Ring cameras connected to different networks. And they're at different frequencies as well.
As for package deliveries, police in Illinois suggesting if you don't want to take a chance, pick one delivery day when you know you'll be home or use a locking drop box. As for this family targeted in Chicago, the stolen Christmas gifts can be replaced, but the violation of their space cuts deeper.
We definitely felt violated, a little nervous going to bed last night. Like, I know that that's not what it was about, but you're still nervous. Like, it's your property and someone's like encroached upon it.
Adrian Broadus joins us tonight live from Chicago. Adrian, a lot of viewers are going to be watching this, being freaked out by those Wi-Fi.
You're muted.
There we go. Why now? Now it's picking on me.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is because I can hear myself through the board, so I didn't even know I was muted until I could see his face. I was like, whoopsies. Muted. Yeah. So yeah, this is weird. I mean, putting different cameras on different Wi-Fi thing, I'm not gonna really worried about that.
But yeah, I mean, you can put them on different frequencies, but there's jammers for different frequencies as well. If I had a problem with this, I would definitely recommend getting a hardwired camera. They're not gonna be able to mess with that as much.
Oh yeah, because it's a Wi-Fi signal, right? That's what it's.
This Wi-Fi is what they're jamming. But if you get a cable, just like an old-fashioned camera that's actually wired in, they're not going to be able to jam that. That or these choices, like I said, you can send all your stuff to a lockbox. If I had a big trouble with it, I would do one of those two things because.
Yeah, what I was going to say is why haven't they not marketed that yet? Like either Amazon, like, hey, if you're a Prime member for, $25, we'll issue a lock. You know what I mean? Like some sort of, I'm sure there's a company, if I Google it, there's lock boxes you can buy, but I've never seen it advertised. And honestly, in my area, I haven't had it. Well, my house personally, but in my like down the street, it's happened.
Yeah. I've had it too, but I don't know if you have the choice, but like when I send stuff to my son in St. Louis, I always send it. There's like a choice of 5 or 6 places around him that have lock boxes where you can send it. It's not as convenient, obviously.
Yeah, people aren't going to do that. I don't want to drive to a separate location. Yeah. I do like the thought of like scheduling on a day or be home, but I don't think you can. What it does is I think I have a delivery day and I think it's Monday, right? Whatever. Maybe you can change that at will to get it on a day that you're able to do that. Right. I never do it on that day. Cause like, I always think to myself, it's like me sticking it to the man. Like I'm already paying for this fucking service. I'm not waiting 7. I mean, now you are waiting 7 days because they're busy, but I'm like, I'm not waiting freaking 7 days for this shit. I pay you every year to get stuff quick. So but it's economically better too because the truck's not coming here 7 times. But
Bubba Sue, that's what I was talking about. Amazon Locker. That's why I was sending to my son because the apartment he used to live in, like they would just leave it there, like in the lobby, and stuff got stolen all the time. And where he's at now, locked mail room, and it's much better. But if I had trouble with it, I would get a hardwired camera. It's it's not going to be that expensive. It might not be something that you want to do yourself. Some people wouldn't be comfortable with that, but it's not really a hard process.
No, but that's not really going to defeat the problem. I mean, okay, you get a picture, but if they're wearing a mask, you still lost your packages and it's a pain in the ass. One thing I would bring up is I used to have the garage door service where they would open it, but they started charging for that.
Right, of course.
And I'm like, I get, so I would pay for it if it was a problem in my area.
Right.
Because then they're not going to get it.
Right.
That's a solution. So
yeah, we would if I did that, and I feel a little weird about them doing that because we leave the the door between our that goes from our house out into our garage. We never we don't hardly ever lock that except at night.
We don't either.
But I would do that during the day if we started having packages. Sure.
Yeah, I think I would. I never did before, but that's such a good point.
And I would have a camera in my garage.
Well, I do have a camera in my garage. Is it charged? No. I got all these like I went down the Wise route, they were a little bit cheaper, and I got the rechargeables. Motherfucker, those things have to recharge so much. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It's an absolute pain. But I probably would put it like a keyboard lock in the inside just so because I never locked that either. But I mean it's a good way to not get your shit stolen. So it's funny that lady didn't do anything with that guy. Although I would be so shocked myself. I don't know if I would have been like really known what was going on before he got in the car.
Yeah.
Like, why is this dude running from my house? Oh shit, he's got my packages and he's already gone.
Yeah, especially you're coming home from a trip. It's not like you were just out at the grocery. You said they were coming home from a trip. You're probably just not expecting that. But
no,
I think if I saw somebody on my porch I think I would be pretty alert pretty quick. And yeah, if I saw him with packages, man, I'm following him. I'm taking off.
Yeah, I would if I could comprehend what was going on before, I'd probably get out and jump on him. He's a scrawny little guy.
Yeah. Or at least, like I said, at least if you figure it out by the time they're in the car, I'd at least get out and pull up, try to get close enough to them where my dash cam and get their license plate.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's, this is going to be a bigger problem as more and more people get packages delivered. I just read an article today. It's not related to gig work. It was talking about how many more people are stealing stuff at the self-checkout lines in the grocery store.
Yeah, well, didn't Dollar General that had it, but then they decided not to do it anymore?
Yeah, like you'll go in you go in their stores now, and there'll be like a display of something sitting on the self-checkout counter.
Yeah, I mean, Walmart talked about that too. How much they used to lose, or how much they do lose from self-checkout. I don't know how. Okay, I don't have a stealing mentality, but I know if I fuck up on that thing, it shuts that register down. If they're stealing while they're checking out, I don't know if that's what they're talking about, or people just walking through there and not paying. But it's pretty sensitive if it realizes you move something that didn't get scanned, and it shows it right on the camera. Have you ever been there at Walmart when you do that, and they're like, and you feel like a criminal? I'm like, hey, sorry. Walmart was thinking about stopping self-checkout.
Oops.
I mean, they might as
hands
well.
in the air.
I swear to God. They might as well stop it because they're only paying their freaking workers $14 an hour. So what's the hassle of hiring 20, 30 more people to your crew to ring shit up? But let's not do it for Spark workers though. We still need the scanner, and we need that is where they should investigate lost money or lost items as Spark workers that are shady as hell.
Yes. Yeah. Some sketchy people doing that.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. This was a Uber passenger. I don't have a video for it, but he got arrested in the middle of dropping off a passenger early Sunday morning. The vehicle is traveling against traffic. I'm like, God damn, how scary would that be if you're in an Uber? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do. I mean,
dude, pull over, let me out right here.
Yeah, that is so scary.
Yeah.
It was about 2:30 a.m. The officers conducted a traffic stop and a field sobriety test. Officers found a bottle of rum in the driver's side door, a bag of marijuana in the center console, and a marijuana dab pen in Johnson's front pants pocket. So yeah, they said, and this I thought was funny. So this is not like a big story or anything, but the police department unofficial Uber team transported the passenger home safely. Yeah, I don't I think I have a video for this, I think.
Oh, really?
Okay. Uber team, but I don't even know. What does that even mean? God, do I have a video and I just blew it?
I think
probably. No, I don't have a video. I don't.
Okay.
My bad. It was such a simple article. I thought I had pulled it. So
yeah, Uber team. I think they were just being funny. I think they were just trying to.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, what would an Uber team? I mean, I don't know that there's.
Well, they should say Uber's customer service.
Yeah.
Are they saying like a physical team came in and transported this person?
Yeah. Who knows?
I mean,
it's hard without any more context than that.
Right. Great article, guys. Great context.
Yeah.
I mean, there probably is some cities that do have actual employees that are available to maybe assist like that. But I mean, what was it in Choctaw? I don't even know what that is. It's probably
Choctaw.
Probably Tennessee somewhere, or Kentucky somewhere. I don't know. It's an Indian name, but I don't know. But anyways, maybe they do have staff there to help. But
Oklahoma.
I know Oklahoma. Okay. I was like, well, that makes sense for a native name. But I was like, no, that this has to be like a phrase for like customer service or something like that. So
who knows?
All right, Dairy. Larry, I read DoorDash and Larry, and I said, all right, Dairy.
Dairy, there we go. All right. Yeah, we're going to talk about some money how these people are stealing money from these restaurants by hacking their DoorDash accounts. This story in particular is talking about a restaurant in Rosemont, Illinois. Moretti's restaurants, said they do a large part of their business is food delivery with companies like DoorDash and Uber Eats. But somebody was able to hack into the restaurant's DoorDash account and able to change all the banking information. So all this money that this restaurant was supposed to be getting was going into this random bank account. It said that, let's see how much it said, a total of more than $35,000 stolen. So we're not talking chump change here, 35 grand. It says it's becoming more common of a scam as people, are figuring this out, these scammers and hackers. Of course, they contacted DoorDash. They're trying to get, said they're trying to get their money back, but the restaurant owner says DoorDash has reimbursed them about $5,000 of the $35,000. Says they just want to sweep this under the rug rather than acknowledge they may have security issues. The restaurant says
how is it the DoorDash's fault? Like, obviously they hacked the username and password, right? Like, I mean, clearly it's not as you made the password 12345 or something, right? I mean, I don't know how easy it is to hack.
Well, see, again with these articles, it's hard to tell because they said they hacked into their account. Are they hacking into the account through DoorDash? DoorDash.
I would think yes, not their bank account,
right?
I mean, because you would hope that has a little bit count.
So the restaurant said they are using DoorDash again, but they say they check their bank accounts closely every day to make sure.
Yeah, which I don't know why they don't anyways.
Yeah.
I totally missed a comment too, by the way, from Nighthawk. I know we shared it, but this person said it'd be cool if drivers got the AdSense revenue from the ads that are generated from the trips we complete on. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if you know about Octopus Tablet, but that's kind of what happens with them. You get a portion of the revenue. I mean, it's not a ton, but
right. And that's exactly what I thought of when we were talking about this, and I was going to mention that, and then we got onto something else.
Of course, and then we forgot.
Exactly.
But yeah, you should check out Octopus Tablet. That helps a little bit for ad revenue. But yeah, Uber's never going to share shit with us. They don't ever pay us enough. But yeah, I kind of feel back to the DoorDash story that they probably just had terrible. I mean, I don't even know how you'd be like, why these thieves, like, I feel like it almost needs to be inside job. Because like, how did they, I don't know. It just, again, more context would be nice in regards to like what was like, how they did it, although they're not going to.
Yeah, the DoorDash spokesman said that they reviewed the account and confirmed that the fraudulent activity was the result of this fraudster targeting the restaurant's email credentials. It was not a breach or a failure of DoorDash system. So yeah, that's on the restaurant.
Oh, so it was the email.
The restaurant owner. Yeah. Apparently, well, see, I mean, you know how it is. If you get somebody's email password, you're golden, because then you just go to any of their accounts and it says, okay, well, click on this link and we'll send you a password reset to your email account.
Well, why doesn't DoorDash mandatory 2-factor authentication? Like,
should be.
I mean,
although that can be hacked too.
I mean, a lot harder though.
For sure, it's a huge another step. That's why it's so important for people to do it, is because it's a much bigger barrier. The more steps you have to go through. But
I think anything that has like an account that can make purchases, not that you have a card on file, like for Spotify. Obviously, they run my card every month. Not that company, but companies that you can actually buy, like your Best Buy account or whatever with the card. Right. I think it should be standard that it should be 2-factor. I mean, there's one thing I would like, as much as I don't want the government involved in a lot of stuff like that, I would be like, yes, 100%, make this a law that says if you have purchasing power in this service, that you should have to have 2-factor authentication.
I agree.
Great. Verbal trademark.
There you go. We'll start a new company.
There you go.
Gig economy 2-factor.
Gig economy 2-factor. I love it. Formus Miss Slovakia says Uber driver kicked her out after learning she was Jewish. This was a Toronto model who was very attractive. Because she's a model. Got kicked out of her Uber ride after she learned she was Jewish. She was FaceTiming a friend, telling her about a recent mission trip she took to Israel. Side note, you don't have to be Jewish to take a mission trip to Israel, aka you're dumb driver. So she said the female driver abruptly slammed on her brakes and told her to get out of the car. So this kind of sucks. I it's racism regardless if it's skin color or religion or whatever. No video on this. I always wonder. I always want to know what actually happened.
Yeah.
The real news. So hopefully she sues Uber and she gets paid. I don't know. Her lawyer says is seeking an apology, the driver's termination, a donation to an Israel charity of her choosing requirement that all Uber drivers acknowledge no discrimination policy. Don't we already have that? Or is that one that they've not set through? I know the dog. They're real afraid of the dog.
Dogs are people in wheelchairs. Yeah, you better be on that. I'm sure it's in the policy. Yeah,
somewhere in the
terms of service, page 87
that we always read.
Yes, fully.
Yeah, it actually should be though. I mean, it would cover their ass. I feel like that's a clickable one. Like you have to click this, not just read through.
Sure, yeah, acknowledge it. Yeah,
acknowledge it. Speaking of video, did you see that? Saying both sides of the story. Did you see that video of that Cinnabon lady in Wisconsin used the N-word to Somali, like straight up N-word, and said she was racist on video? You didn't see that?
I did not.
Okay. The weird thing about it I want to talk about is like someone started a GoFundMe for her and she's raised $150,000. And it is a brutal video. I would not even play it on this show. Yeah. The amount of it was N-word hard R. And it's so bad. So I was just thinking about, and a lot of people are saying, well, there's more to the video. It's more of an example of, is there always more to the video? Because like the person starts recording I'm not saying they did anything, because I only can go on what I know and the facts that I see.
Right.
And you look like a psychopath. But I always wonder, is there a little more? I'm not victim blaming. I always wonder. So
yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
But I can't, no matter what happened before the video started rolling.
That's true.
Me and you are not going to react like that.
That's true. That's true.
No matter what.
One of the podcasts I was listening to, he's talking about, he goes, that man could have been having sex with my wife on my couch when I walked through the door, and I still wouldn't have said that to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah.
And hers. Yeah. But I'm not going to say that to him.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In that case, it could have been a lot of stuff going on before the video rolled, but there's no excuse for that.
No, none at all. Not that we're trying to get off topic here. So where we are at time. Okay, we're doing good. Here we go. Yeah. Instacart moving and shaking again.
That's right. What are they doing now? They're integrating with Chat GPT. So they become the first grocery sector company who's going to launch an app on OpenAI's Chat GPT. So, when you're on Chat GPT doing your thing, looking up stuff, and you're like, oh man, you know what? I need to get something for supper tonight. I need to get some groceries. You can put in a prompt that'll pop open chat or pop open the Instacart app and let you order whatever you need to. I haven't tested anything like this, but I think it'd be interesting to test it sometime.
So why would I need it in ChatGPT if I can just open the Instagram app on my phone?
That's a good question. I can't answer that really, because like I said, I want until I see it in action. It doesn't do a whole lot for me.
What's the prompt? What's the prompt?
It doesn't even say. It just says, I should have highlighted that.
I'll do it right now. Instacart? No.
Yeah. It says, it just says in weeks ahead, ChatGPT, the company said that they can surface the Instacart ChatGPT app when the user asks for it by initiating a prompt with Instacart. So,
I said order Instacart, please. It says I can't actually place Instacart orders, but I can help you get everything ready.
okay, so that I guess that's going to change.
Because then it says, tell me what you want to order, groceries, household items,
Yeah.
and I'll build a full Instacart ready shopping list for you. What would you like to add to your cart? And then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can like paste it in there.
Yeah, because from this article, it sounds like you're going to put in some kind of a prompt, and it's going to open the Instacart app. It says after opening the app and signing in, users can get help finding items they need from local retailers and pay for their purchases directly in Instacart app right in ChatGPT with instant checkout without having to switch tabs. So it looks like it's going to be embedded.
That's fine. I like that. If
Right.
you have to go to the app anyways, what's the point?
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense. Because if you're going to the app, it's just adding steps instead of making it easier. Let's add 4 steps, man. Look at what we've done.
Yeah, it's almost 2026. We've done it. We've added more work for the consumer.
Exactly. People will flock to it.
I'm always excited. I'm always excited about integrations. If it does integrate like seamless like that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I've been using, in fact, I got not blocked, but I ran out of time today. I've been using it for another project I'm doing, and I come back to it like 3 hours later with another idea, and it knows what I'm talking about. I don't even have to say, remember earlier about this.
It's got your whole history in there.
It's wild. But I do it for the gig podcast too. It doesn't grab that. It grabs what I was doing 3 hours earlier, and it knows, and it's just it's an incredible tool. I really like it.
Yeah.
So I don't want a data center in my backyard, but I do like it.
Yeah. Nobody in their backyard.
Why do we need them? Why can't we just go to the fucking desert and put it in there? Why do we got to put this in?
Well, because I mean, what do they need most of?
Water.
And there's already no water in the desert, so that's not gonna work.
We got so much water that we don't know what to do with. Pump it from the ocean. Elon, get your fucking shit together and bore a hole or a line from Arizona to the ocean. Jeez, not that hard.
Well, probably the desalinization cost would probably have to come down first.
No,
I don't know.
No. You figure it out with salt water. We're not taking salt out of it. Figure it out. Done. Verbal trademark.
That's our second company we're starting tonight.
Right.
Make a
list. We're going to be busy this winter.
We're going to be busy. Oh my goodness.
You were saying one other thing about it. And
I was just going to say, is ChatGPT going to try to become this thing? Because I mean, it has Instacart in there. What is it going to become like all the apps want to be? They don't want you to leave their ecosystem. Is that what they're trying to become?
I mean,
of course, there's ChatGPT, but there's other ones too. Grok's out there. I forget what the other ones that we use at work is called, but there's different ones, and they're always going back. One will release a new version, and it's faster and better, and then the other one will release a new version. So it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like ChatGPT is like the Uber of like Kleenex and Uber, or Kleenex of tissue and Uber of rideshare. It was kind of there first. I mean, I don't plan on switching. There's no reason I would, but I don't have the premium either. If I could find another ChatGPT or something similar that was less, I mean, $25 a month to me is the first tier is a little pricey, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, can we do $9.99? I can swallow that a little bit more than $25 a month.
Yeah. So I mean, we at work, we use, sometimes we'll use Copilot, just because it's built into Teams, which we use at work.
Yeah.
I mean, I know me and a co-worker one day got to messing around, going down these rabbit holes, submitting these prompts, and it's fun to play with. You throw in their stuff, and he ended up having it design some picture of like everybody in our department riding on dinosaurs, and it was this crazy picture.
I've used a few other ones too, but I've found that ChatGPT seems the most accurate. Like I've verified it other places. And it'd be like, because whatever the Google one, Gemini or whatever, and I'm like, this doesn't sound right. Yeah, and then I would search it elsewhere, and I'm like, yeah, this is horse shit. So not that ChatGPT has been perfect. I mean, there's a couple of things that I've researched outside of it, and I'd be like, I don't know if it was exactly right. I use it for organization or I had to write an email to somebody, and I wrote the email and then I pasted it in there. I'm like, can you like freshen this up a little bit more professional? You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like I use it for that. I'm not using
Yeah.
it for like, how do you take that tumor out of your brain? DIY?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's great for stuff like that. And as long as you still, you still have to check it, when the answer
Of
comes
course.
out. But it's so funny though, like in some of the classes I've taken, at my work, we have bulletin boards where some of the professors, okay, I want you to do a paragraph about this and then respond to 2 other people's, answers and stuff. And you can tell the ones who just copy and paste it out of Chat GPT. It doesn't sound right. And you're like, that doesn't make any sense. You're referring to the wrong thing there. And I'm like,
Are they
dude,
not checking it after they
no,
paste
apparently
it in
not.
there?
Apparently they are not because you can tell.
That's wild to not
Yeah.
check it. I mean, I
Exactly.
can see, yeah, because it will make errors. It's definitely not perfect by any means.
No, not even close.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Waymo in the news. All right, this is from Faithy Poo. I think Faithy Poo. I don't remember. Fuck, what is this?
So we have
again.
God
You're
damn
muted.
it. I know.
Yeah.
What? As soon as it's StreamYard, as soon as we started this like vertical thing too, I hope they get
Hope
that
they
bug
rectify
fixed.
that. Yeah.
So this video is about a guy that does roadside service for Waymo,
Right.
but it's
Right.
not exactly the roadside service you would think it is. So
Yeah.
we'll play that.
This is a highly trained
person right here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So we have contracts with insurance companies, and Waymo is one of their customers. So sometimes they call us to close these doors because I guess they forget to close them properly. If not, the vehicle won't depart. But for this one, the door handles aren't even open on the other side. Oh, and they left the seatbelt like that as well. They close this like that. And they left their Coke. And it's pretty dirty. There you go. And it usually dips really fast. Goodbye, Waymo.
He did not let any time go. It's that Waymo was out of there.
No, that'll be $90, Waymo. Thank you for that. Now that's a business. I could get on board on that.
There you go. Yeah, go close some doors and whatever else they do. Yeah, it just goes to show you that like all those leaves are in the bottom in the floorboard and that Coke was left in there. You wonder how often those things are going to get cleaned out.
I know. I mean, you got to wonder how many rides, like if it goes out at like 6 a.m. and it's out till 6 p.m., how many rides is actually turning over? Oh, Larry's having internet trouble.
Nope.
You good?
I'm good as far as I know.
Okay, it's very delayed, so I'm saying it's good, and then it's like 3 seconds later.
Gotcha.
What I was saying is like the amount of rides it does, and it, people trash stuff, especially if it's there's no one in the car to get them in trouble. I feel like Waymo should charge them.
Late night crowd. Yeah, you wonder if they do, if they charge any kind of a cleanup fee, as obviously they're going to have cameras in there. You leave food or make a big mess. I wonder if they're going to ding your credit card.
I mean, it's just like when you're parenting. If you aren't firm on what it is, they're just going to keep doing it. So if I got dinged $25 if I left, I mean, some leaves, okay, it's obviously raining and there's leaves on the ground. I'm not too concerned about that. But if you're leaving a Coke bottle in there and crumbs and crackers all over the place, like you should.
Yeah, or you spill something, you spill a drink in there.
Well, they should tier it. I mean, if you spill a drink, it's $100.
Yeah, for sure.
But I often feel like these Waymos are like, nah, we'll just flip it. We don't care if they're dirty. People are going to use them. That's probably what they're experiencing, and they're not going to pull it off the road.
Well, we should know, soon enough they're popping up everywhere. So it's only a matter of time before we get our chance to ride in one.
Yeah, you saw we were just talking about Florida.
Tampa.
And
just talking about Tampa. Yep.
As soon as I saw that and sent it to you, I was cackling.
It was like a day later, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were talking on, I don't know if it was Patreon or something. And literally the next day on Reddit, I saw that they were testing in Tampa. So
that's crazy.
All right, moving on. The company, let's see. Sorry, I got to add here. So you've seen those, I don't know what they call. They're little plate readers. I don't know if you have them down by you.
Mm-hmm.
They're LPRs, license plate readers. Yep. But this company has created like ones you can put on your own personal car. So let me see. Okay. DRN, which is effectively the control nervous system of the repossession industry, sells everything from cameras that scan license plate and even access to a massive database, blah, blah, blah. These cameras are typically purchased by repossession agents, but are actually available to about anyone with a few $1,000 to spare. You also earn a commission on repossession if that repo is due to the license plate that your camera captures. The LPR's camera is meant to be stationary. You can fix it into poles or on a wall, or it can collect the make and model, color, speed of colors of vehicles up to 100 miles an hour and 75 feet in any light. It's designed for high speed, high traffic roadways and can capture 150 miles per hour. Like, who the fuck's going that fast? So these are basically ones they launched a revenue sharing program 2023. Agents can earn up to $55 per repossession, and this company claims it pays out $8,000 per month in scan bonuses. So you can't just buy one. You have to be a rep, like a repo rep agent. They're only available to licensed bonded repossession agents. I mean, I guess you could get your own, do that, and then put it on your car. It says, let's see, if your camera scanned, okay, for example, if your camera scanned 1 million plates in a month, you would earn $1,000 scan bonus and 25% or $25 for each repo. What do you think about that?
That's a lot of cars.
I mean, if you're a full, like, think about Gabe.
Yeah, if you're in a big city and you're a full-time driver, yeah, you pass a lot of cars.
You pass a lot of cars, and it's just, you don't realize how many you're passing. And if it's constant, I would freaking do it. I mean, it's just another ad revenue. I mean, who gives a shit? It's a camera, and I don't have a picture of it, but when I post the show, you can click on the link. But it's just a small little, I don't know, it's probably maybe this big, I don't know, 6x6 maybe, has a camera on it, and it's able to scan them as people go by. So I don't think I mean, if you can 1 million plates, yeah, well, you're not doing 1 million plates. That is a lot of plates. But even if it's half, could you?
It's a lot of
plates. Could do 500,000 plates in a day, or in a month?
No, in a month. Yeah, in a month. Yeah, I would think so.
Damn, I want him to buy this. I want him to become a repo agent.
How about three of us will all go in? We'll invest. We'll split it. We'll split.
There you go. We'll invest in the bonded or whatever it takes to get certified, and then we'll split the revenue. We'll buy the unit.
So and Gabe's going to be a repo man. He just doesn't know it yet.
Well, not even a repo man. You don't even have to do the dirty work. You're just driving around. It's what do they call it? Like the Octopus tab. It's residual. No, not residual.
Passive income.
Somewhat passive. I mean, you do have to invest a little bit. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I would I really would do it. I would. If it was going to be $5,000 for me to get all my ducks in a row, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
But if it's 1,000, maybe 1,000 for the camera. Although in the fucking winter, some ice chunk will come off a semi and take it out.
Yeah, especially if a full-time driver in a big city, I'd say it'd definitely be worth it. Here, it'd be fun. I don't know if it'd be worth it. Definitely not with the amount I'm driving now, and it's not that big a city. So, but yeah, yes, some bigger cities, I think it'd definitely be worth it.
Yeah, and it would. You could probably. I'm trying to think if you could put one in the front, one in the back, so you're getting the cars. Like we don't need a front plate in Michigan, so you're getting the cars coming towards you. The back one would scan the back,
Yeah.
the car going away, and the one in front would scan everyone in front. You'd almost have to get two, right?
Yeah, yeah. See, but in Kentucky, we don't have front license plates.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's more. Gabe has to be the guinea pig.
Yep.
I think it's more common not to have them, but like I know Illinois has two plates.
Yeah.
It's funny. Avery, she drives my old Pilot. In the front, they had a front license plate holder, and it kind of like rusted off. So I just sawed it off because it's got 300,000 miles on it. I'm not going to spend that much time working on it. But I think it came from a state that had it because like if you buy a car new here, they don't have them on there. So all right, Larry, you're 37. Oh, remember the days? You're 37 years old. Why is your only income on Uber Eats? This is a TikTok.
Yes.
This was an interesting video. So
this is interesting.
Here we go.
Leave Uber driving, Uber delivery, Uber food deliveries for women. Over the weekend in San Diego, I was in a I'm not gonna say where I was at, but it was full of men waiting for an Uber order, Uber Eats. Why are so many 30 plus men doing Uber Eats as a full-time job? You're gonna tell me I'm an entrepreneur. I'm my own boss. I make my own hours. What do? I'm an Uber Lyft delivery driver. Boy, if you don't get a real motherfucking job by the end of this year, you shouldn't be dating any women. I'm sorry. You should be alone. Leave Uber Eats for ladies that are trying to make some extra income, single moms that are trying. It shouldn't be full of grown ass men delivering food. Stop. I'm tired of seeing this. And San Diego is full of grown men doing Uber Eats. Why aren't you getting a real freaking job? Get a real job. Simple.
First of all, you got to always wonder, is this guy just rage baiting or trolling? But I don't know. I think he was serious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, part of me thought he was just kind of rage baiting too. He wasn't even using the terms right. Lyft, Uber, delivery driver. I don't know.
Yeah, and he clearly does. Well, he doesn't do the work. So
yeah, and I mean, what's his job? Is he what? Does he lift weights for a living?
Yeah, I was trying to I was saying something. He was shitting on. It's a cut on women for one.
Yeah,
it's a cut on men, and then I'm like, you see these big hoops in his ears. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you like a tattoo artist? Which again, I'm not shitting on tattoo. I have a ton of tattoos. I'm just I was trying to think of a cut for him.
Yeah. It's one of those things. He's obviously, like everybody else, trying to get views. Probably just saying stuff that he thinks, will get some views. Because I mean, who cares? Who cares what people decide to do for their living? If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. He sounds like comes across as a very opinionated person.
Yeah. I agree. It frustrates me for the women too, because it's like, oh, that's women's work. That's the mentality, I think, when he says that. And I guarantee he probably thinks women should be in the kitchen, although he says they should go out and do it. So maybe not. I don't know. It was just kind of funny. It was firing people up in the comments though. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but I've always said this controversy stirs the numbers. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he may be going in there and that's all what he's trying to do and trying to get everyone stirred up. But I thought that guy was kind of a dick. So all right. Lastly, we'll do this one and then we'll I want to save. We always do this every year. Larry's the one that does it, so I always give it to him, like the things found or the strangest things for the Uber. But before we wrap up, this is not a video, actually our one picture. This is
we have contracts with
Muted. You're muted.
Fuck me in the butt. Was that muted?
StreamYard is killing us.
Was that muted? I'm gonna need a sticky note on my screen that says, literally says, "Check your mic, you dumb shit." So this Uber driver had taped off all the passenger windows with like duct tape in the back.
Oh, the switches, yeah, to roll down the windows.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, obviously it looks, I don't know what kind of car it is. Oops, I meant to take this off. What do you think about that?
I just why? But I mean, don't most cars have a window lock button nowadays?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was looking at the picture. I'm like, I don't know. Is that an old enough car? Although the stitching looks pretty nice on it. It's not that old. It's still got the white color in it. If you're a Uber driver, wow, good job muting that before you sneeze. That's pretty good. I don't know why they're
doing. See the other one.
The number one comment was I did this once because the window was off track and it wouldn't roll back up. But like, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I was Uber driving and that was an issue, I wouldn't want people. I don't want to every ride say, please don't roll down the window.
Yeah, no. If you have if the window's broken, something like that, where it's going off track, yeah, I can understand that. But I would think, especially women getting in there, you start, is this dude kidnapping me?
Right. I mean, it looks a little strange. Yeah. A lot of people talked about the sick of the wind buffeting, he called it, when one side is open, when our cars are so pressurized, Yep. And so they commented about a lot on, we didn't know that was called buffeting. Like people, I always called it the helicopter effect. Buffeting. He's like, oh yeah, uncongested ear humping by the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it might be a basic car. You talked about the controls. Someone said most can lock the passenger windows. I mean, I don't want to do it just because if somebody wants fresh air, I don't want to be. I mean, depends. Like I've talked about locking it out for drunks.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it comes down to what is his reason behind it. Because I don't keep my windows locked because if somebody wants to roll it down a little bit, that's fine. I'm gonna roll mine down a little bit so I don't get that buffeting.
Yeah.
But just to do it just because you want to have control over it, I think it's a little much.
Well, if I had to lock it because it was broke and shit happens and sometimes you can't get it, I honestly would probably write a little note on it. Sorry, the window's broke, just so that people don't like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like get a little weirded out by it. Like this, someone commented, as long as you haven't taped that door handles, you should be okay.
You start taping the door handles, then I think a problem.
Absolutely. All right, Patreon in 7 minutes. We'd love for you to join us. We're going to talk about what is it? The 1,000. What do they title it as? Berliner Books has. Oh, is this? Yeah, this is about this, right? The data analysis about everything.
It has a little bit of that, but it also, the headline is a Berliner Books 1,150 Uber rides in 1 year. So it's about somebody who took 1,150 Uber rides, but it also mentions a few of the weird things that people have left in Uber.
Well, check it out. Go to patreon.com/the GiggyCon podcast. We really appreciate the support, and we'll see you next week. And as always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
We'll see you on the road.
All right. Have a good
night, everybody.